Yeah, this is Bang Bang Ray Hall. I had a nickname years ago, yeah. Not a nickname, a name I used to come down the ring with. Call for Cats. Yeah, man, that's a good name. Ray Hall, Bang Bang, or Bang Bang Ray Hall, Call for Cats. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I remember years ago, Billy Haywood. Um, we went down to the pub to see Bill. Me, Jimmy, and the Cliffields. Just went in there for a little chat. Bill wanted to see us, and he liked Jimmy Tippett, mate. He liked Jim. He always give Jim work. He liked Jim's always been good after the Smiths turnout and all that game. He liked him, Bill. He liked Jimmy Tippett very much, and Jimmy Tippett could have a row. Good manager around you, and respect in it, a lot of respect. And just went in there, me, Cliff, and Jim, and he was talking. He was just saying, look, there's a guy in just by Blackheath. He's got a shop. He's got a silver shop, silver gold shop, but it's more silver than anything. But he does only Georgian silver, and a little bit of Victorian, but mostly Georgian, yeah. And he owes me X amount of money. I'll give him some stuff, and he hasn't paid me for it, Jim. Look, I'll give you lot 2 grand. You get it back, my bits and pieces. Just ask him. Listen, the guy's a weak guy. He will give it back. I just can't even bother to go around the gym. It's a few bob for you, mate. You get a little bit more than what I'll give him. I'm happy, yeah. So me, Jim, and Cliff went round there. I mean, Cliff. Always sat in the front of the motor. He was too big to sit. He was massive, wasn't he? So I like Cliff. We used to have a laugh together, me and him. He didn't say too much. He didn't have to say too much, really. Um, and me and him was more or less the same, really, as far as the fighting's concerned, I think, anyway. But I'll give him more respect. I'll give him a lot of respect, mate. So I really liked Cliffields. Didn't say nothing, mate. Didn't say nothing. Just never asked what we was doing. Never asked where we was going. Nothing. Yeah. All of a sudden, Jimmy pulled outside the shop. Well, not outside the shop. Part of the car walked into the shop. Walked in there. Cliff as big as the house. Me and Jimmy. And Jimmy used to say to the guy, "Look, I'm down here with Billy Haywood. You took some stuff off him, and you ain't paid him for it, yeah." And Bill just without any problems, just wants it back, and a little bit on top for the inconvenience, and for us not to get our wages. So the guy's umming and ahhing, saying, "Listen, I can give you bits back, but I haven't got all of it here, and this, that, and you have to wait, and this, that, and the other." He said he looked at Cliff Fields in a funny way, like as if to say, "Who's this geezer? I don't know him." He knew me because going in the Arp and all that, and he knew me, but I didn't really know he had a shop, you know what I mean? But yeah, I was so I find out he's got a shop, yeah. And so he's looking at Cliff Fields a bit dodgy. Cliff Fields just standing there with his tweed jacket on, and he looked menacing. He had a flat cap on. He looked quite menacing, his abs. He looks at the keys, and the keys looks at him, and all of a sudden, crash. Cliff Fields hit his glass cabinet, yeah. And he said to Jimmy, "Give us back." And Jimmy gave him a bag, a big old bag, and he kept pushing his stuff in, throwing his stuff in the bag. And he goes, "Well, that's enough, that's enough." Cliff Fields said, "Listen, just don't move. Stay where you are, yeah?" And I couldn't believe it, the way Cliff went. Cliff just stood there, just putting his stuff in the bag. Plates, big plates, loads of plates and a few cups and like bowls and bits and pieces. He filled that one up and said to Jim, "Right," he said, "Get the other one." Filled this one up. I mean, I think it was making some silly money, Georgian. It was making a lot of money per ounce, sell it on the ounce, So this geezer, this geezer must be gutted, mate. He must, because Cliffield's just cleared this cabinet out. Obviously, everything in there was shields. There was everything was silver, all silver, no gold. He didn't touch. He never ever touched any of the gold. He could have took the whole shop out. The geezer wouldn't have said nothing. He couldn't have found the police. He knows the score, but Cliff just took all the silver. We mentioned just stood there. You know what I mean? No one come in the shop. It was empty. The guy just let us in, like he pulled the button, and nothing was done about it. You know what I mean? Just walked out with 2 big suitcases. Not suitcases, sorry, bags for the silver, all Georgian. There was no Victorian. It was just the whole lot was Georgian silver, and took it back to Bill. And Bill looked at him and went, "Oh, He went, oh my God. He said, thanks, mate. Cheers. He'd already give Jim a monkey, yeah? He'd give Jim £500, just like bit of food and bits and pieces for us, give us one of each, and Jim kept £300 as he does. And Bill give him give him 2 grand, 250 grand, 2,500 pounds. So Jim gave us our whack out of it. I think we got about 700 quid, something like that, yeah. And we was happy, mate. We was happy for that. You know, it didn't take long. It took us about an hour for the journey, filling the bags up, and Cliff Fields, mate. I swear, when he done that, when he just punched this big fucking glass cabinet, he just smashed his glass cabinet, and just the geezer couldn't say anything. The geezer's just like mouth open. My mouth was open. I couldn't believe it what he'd done. You know what I mean? And he just put it in. That's the first time I see Cliff really like with a flat cap on, as such. You know what I mean? And he's a diamond, mate. I love Cliff, and I'll always love him. Rest in peace, Cliff Fields. And you know, I've got a couple of other stories about Cliff. Ones I don't want to really talk about, but I will, I suppose, one, you know, soon. There are ones that Cliff's done plenty of damage with me and Jim. Jimmy Tippett didn't do too much damage, Jim. He could have done. He could have done a lot of damage, Jim. He can bang. But me and Cliff used to do some naughty things. We've done naughty things together, me and Cliff. We've gone in places and people owed money. And, you know, and together we was a bit of an handful, you know what I mean? We never used nothing. We never went in with bats. Never went in with knives or guns and all that. We just went in there as we are, as fighters, and smashed some people to pieces. We've done quite a few bad things, but Cliff has always had money, so I was happy about that. Anyway, this is Bang Bang Rail. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget Call for Cats and Big Time Charlie Potatoes. Do you know what? I like Big Time Charlie Potatoes better than I do Call for Cats. That should have been my name, Big Time Charlie Potatoes and Call for Cats. Anyway, have a nice day. Take care. Nice one. Bye bye.